Is it seriously raining? I just want to say that the weather didn't say anything about rain, but I got a boatload of clothes on the line and I'm not pulling them in. All right, that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. So guys, I'm so excited, so amped up for next week to begin round 2. But a lot of you have asked, gosh, Cheryl, eating healthy is so ridiculously boring. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. And I'm going to tell you right now, stop. Stop letting fear dictate what is right for you. Okay? So, good morning, Christopher. Christopher, did you get in the cooking page? Because I'm going to start with another recipe sometime this week. But get in the cooking page. All those videos are going to be live in there. I'm going to be doing a dessert one this weekend. And especially because of you and that little sweet tooth on Saturday mornings. So I want to share with you guys a few things that I got at the store. And you could certainly do these things on a budget. Everything on this table is for a whole week, 2 people, and some of it is not for this week. So like all those peanut butters, that's for over a month, okay? But that was $5 in my budget that I just got. The oatmeal, that's going to last a couple of months, but now that's $7.30 that's not typically in my, that I would typically spend. Those are just things that you need, right? So it was a catch-up thing. Yes, all these beans, 4 cans of beans for the week. That's my protein I chose this week. And the tomatoes. One of those is for this week, one's for next week. So about $10, maybe a little more, because it's a lot of veggies now that I've really cut things down. I'm going to be honest with you, if you're following my Instagram stories, get over there. Take a guess, because there's going to be a prize. I didn't say that, but I'm giving a prize away to the person who gets the answer right first. Just saying. So, okay, let's talk about the Brussels sprouts, okay? So a lot of people, it's raining really hard. I'm so distracted right now because all those clothes are going to get sopping wet. Okay, anyways, let's talk about some of the choices that you could make with these veggies, with these fruits. I am personally going to be making a dessert, okay? So is this dessert going to have sugar in it? It'll have a little coconut sugar, but is it going to have preservatives, chemicals, dyes? No. It's going to have all natural ingredients that you guys are going to be able to, your body is going to absorb, utilize them, and going to make them nourish your body. I found out something, just a side note, that there are scientists and biologists out there creating the chemicals to preservatives that act in your body like a drug. So they're, hey girl, I know, I love food. You know I love food, Gemini. So they're, oh, wrong angle. So they're out there to create these foods, these additives, and it's worse than cocaine. That's what the scientists that I was listening to the other day, they're there to make you, yes, Gemini, they're there to make you go ahead and eat more of those chemicals, eat more of those preservatives. So going to McDonald's, those burgers, those fried foods, they all have specific chemicals in them that work like a drug, okay? So bad news number 1. I'm not going to hold this anymore, guys, because my workouts have been kicking my ass. So I'm going to put this down for a second. So I want to talk to you about now creating some recipes, okay? So these Brussels sprouts, I could cut them up. I could shave them. I could roast them in my air fryer. I could roast them in the oven. Slice them up with some onions, garlic, ginger. Make it into a stir fry. They don't have to be boring. Once they get into the oven, you're going to be able to roast them. And when they roast, the browning of them caramelizes. So you could have a Brussels sprout slaw, or you can simply make them roasted. Slice them very thin, however you want to do them. Make them delicious, okay? They do not have to be boring. Pair them up. I'm going to tell you a lot of tips and tricks that I want you guys to use. Broccoli. So broccoli could be just like how everybody's been doing the cauliflower rice. You can take your broccoli. I have an air fryer. I'm going to air fry mine because I like everything on the verge of burnt, okay? That's just how I like things. But you can make it into a broccoli soup. You can also make it into that cauliflower rice, but broccoli rice. Put it in your food processor, pulse it for like a minute, and then stir fry it in a pan. Limit the amount of oil. Your body does not need 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil in the pan. You will never get to your health and wellness goals slapping on all those oils. Hey, Lynn. So for me, I can do a broccoli soup, okay? Yes, I am vegan. Yes, I have celiac. So I'm not going to make a roux to put my soup in. I would start off with a vegetable broth. My thickener would be cornstarch and water. I would bring that to a boil. I could add in my broccoli pieces, chunks. I could add in, I'm pointing like you could see. I could add in chunks of sweet potato or white potato, onion. Let it cook for about a half hour. You have broccoli chowder, okay? Maybe a half a cup of corn. So many choices, so many outlets. Don't look at it, oh, it's broccoli. Guys, if it's food, I'll teach you about it, okay? And I have a live cooking show page where we're going to be doing interactive cooking where you're going to cook right along with me. Mushrooms. They don't have to just look like a mushroom sitting in a package. You can put them in the food processor. Cook them up with onions. Stuff a potato. If you're me, then you would make a vegan cheese sauce. I'm going to be doing this tonight for my husband. I'm going to put it in the food processor. I'm going to cook it down with a little bit of cheese. He, yes, loves barbecue sauce. I have tried to make barbecue sauces for him. I'm tired of hearing, so that pissed me off. Have your chemicals, Jerry. It's fine. So I'm going to make stuffed potatoes. It's one package. It costs $1.50. It's going to serve 2 of us. I have a sweet potato already not in the budget. It's from weeks past. I know, Lyd. And that's what that's going to be. Our bananas, okay? These bananas go in our smoothies every single morning, okay? But some, because there are a few leftovers, are going to be made into banana puree, which is going to be a sweetener that's going to be the oats. The oats are going to be my cake. So just so a lot of you guys know, a cup, I have no glasses on, a cup of oats is 300 calories. So I have, and we don't count calories at my house. And I'm personally down a shit ton of weight. A person and a half, depending on how old you are. Jerry's down 30 pounds. We're not all about big eating anymore, which is exciting. But these oats could be the base of your breakfast in the morning. You could do overnight oats, which is about a half a cup of oats. You can do a cake like I'm doing. You could do oats with some egg whites. Make your own pancakes. A little bit of maple syrup. There are so many things. Don't look at healthy eating as slavery. You can do it. Now, grapes, okay? Grapes are amazing. You can make your own grape jelly. I've done it. The thickener I used too much, so don't do that. But you can make grape jelly. You can freeze them and add them to frozen bananas and make an ice cream. You can add these grapes just to a nice sparkling beverage at night to feel like you are having something so exotic, right? Like a little glass of seltzer, some grapes in there. Stay right on your program. Do not waver just because everybody else is having an alcoholic beverage. Have a glass of seltzer. See the bubbles come up. You could trick your mind. It's not hard. Then, peppers. I personally am going to be making stuffed peppers this week. While I was at the supermarket, I was like, what am I going to do? They were on sale for 79 cents a pound. So I'm going to take the pepper, cut it in half. I am going to be making a bean paste, okay? So this bean paste is going to be incorporated. I had all kinds of thoughts, right? I'm going to put in the food processor is like my new friend, zucchini, and this is just out of the top of my head, some beans, garlic, onion, whirl it around, stuff a half a pepper. So each day I only needed, it's taken me a long time to learn this. There are 2 peppers. 2 peppers are going to be 4 lunches, so I'll need 1 more lunch. But I'm going to take a can of beans, a zucchini, an onion, and a garlic clove, put it in the food processor, and fill each cavity for a lunch. So lunch will be all set. I'll pair it up with turnip fries or beet fries or carrot fries. It's a complete meal. You're not being sentenced to a horrible death, okay? I'm going to move this over. I got blackberries. Now, we all know blackberries tend to mold very quickly. So here's another treat that I'm going to make for Jerry, okay? And on my live cooking show, which is on a totally different page, I moved all my cooking shows over. I'm going to be making these berries with the oats as a blackberry cake, and I'm going to give him chocolate chips on the top. So just to give him a little something, but not too much, and it'll keep him within his eating lifestyle as well, but having a super healthy treat. The banana will be the sugar. There will be a coconut sugar and vanilla added. So that's going to be another one of the cooking shows going on. Here is something else that I truly love and I think you all need to get, okay? A cup of turnips is like almost negative calories by the time you're finished chewing, okay? I get a big one. And the reason I find the biggest turnip is because I have celiac. So with that being said, if you could see the size of this, it's pretty large, right? When you slice it down, you're going to get pieces that look like bread. Those sandwich thins, that's what I'm using. I have a whole bunch still in the refrigerator. I just checked. So I'm going to use those first. If I choose to, I could cut those into slices, have turnip fries, and bring those also to work. Again, this is not punitive. This kind of eating is restorative. It is going to replenish the nutrients and the vital vitamins and minerals that your body needs that you're not getting from processed food. Just saying. So if you go to my market, they have apples. And I didn't buy like I used to buy because I'll tell you on Monday how much I'm down. So I'm super excited. So make sure you're back on Monday because I can't wait. So I did buy these apples. All of these apples, 79 cents a pound. I think I got 14. That's 1 apple a day for both of us for a week. So we love apples. Okay? Then, again, this is why I said I might have bought too much. There are butternut squashes, and they were on sale for 69 cents. With that being said, this butternut squash as well could be the place of bread, which I do that as well. So you see how it is, right? It looks like it could be sliced into a loaf of sandwich thins. If you're trying to change your eating habit and you don't want to eliminate carbs because they're not your enemy, it's just how much we have of them and what kind. So if you're looking for, I'm just trying to take that off. If you're looking for a really healthy alternative to bread and you got to eat it right away, otherwise it's like you're pulling on it, you want to slice it thin enough, roast it in the oven for 45 to 50 minutes on 375. Check on it because depending on how thick you cut it, it'll be done fast. It could be bread. I'm going to make butternut squash bread and butternut squash fries out of this. Many things you could do. It could be a soup with cinnamon, ginger. You could add some pumpkin spices to it. You could add turnips to it. Anything you want. These vegetables are versatile and so healthy. Please don't forget that. Okay, beets. Beets as well carry a lot of vital nutrients. Yes, they are a ground vegetable. So they grow under the earth. So they absorb a lot of the minerals in the ground, okay? And don't ask me about organic. I have a lot of mixed feelings about it. So don't go there. It's like politics to me. So these beets, again, I look for the ones that are the most round. I like to dip. It's something I enjoy doing. So I want them to be pretty thick, but not too thick. So I could dip them into my spinach hummus or whatever dip I'm making. I can make beet fries. I can make it into a smoothie. Not too much because it's really earthy. You can also saute these in chunks. So dice them up. Make them with some onion, some garlic, maybe ginger, a little soy or liquid aminos. Add it to some nice brown rice. Amazing. There's so much you can do and so many nutrients that are going to flood your body. Remember, guys, let's go back to when our parents, I'm 50, and I'm super excited about being 50. It's the healthiest I've ever been in my life. These foods were our ancestral foods. There's no chemicals in them. Well, let's just pretend, all right? Because if somebody has an opinion, forget about it. So let's just say they're not processed in a plant where they have dyes and colors and everything added to them. They are here giving you what you need. Eggplant. Eggplant, right? So this eggplant could be part of what I've been doing on my cooking show. I've been doing a pulled eggplant. So I roast this in the oven. I poke holes with a fork and knife, however you want to do it, in the oven for about 35 to 40 minutes, depending on how wide it is. I haven't gauged it yet because y'all know I don't follow recipes. Once it comes out, put it in a container with a cover on it and it'll steam for about 20 minutes. Once it's done, you should be able to pull the skin off. A lot of the liquid's going to drain out of it, but then you could use it as a meat alternative. You can add it to a barbecue sauce, spices, multi-steps that you're going to want to do for this eggplant. I made mine last week with Italian seasonings. So for me, again, I have celiac and I'm a vegan. So I chose to add tomato sauce, seasoned it with basil and oregano that are growing in my garden, some salt, pepper, cooked it back in the oven, and I had made some fresh turnip bread. So I personally had faux eggplant parmesan sandwiches, and I didn't miss the unhealthy alternative. Guys, cooking is my jam. If you want to create something, come to me. I lunge towards somebody who says, what do I do with this? I throw everything out of the way so I can help you because it's what's changed my body. It's what's changed my mindset. this whole lifestyle has been a blessing from God. Totally a blessing. He has guided me the whole way. I owe it all to him. Everything. My passion, everything. All right, I'm not even done. Snow pea pods or sugar snap peas. Whatever. It's like a damn quiz all along. All right, who knows? So they have been my snack all week long, okay? I think there's sugar snap. No. Snow pea pods. Oh my God, help me, somebody. They're the fat ones. Which one is it? So they have been my morning snack all week long. I've been taking a handful. I put it in a little container. That's the only food prepping I really have been doing besides washing everything. They're my morning snack with pepper slices I've been doing. So that's what these are. They could be part of a stir fry. You could add turkey bacon. You could add tofu, other veggies. I love ginger because it's really good for your digestive, the microbes in your stomach. It cleans out your body, really helps make you feel amazing. So those have been a snack, but they could also be part of a meal. Okay, as I just did all this. Corn tortillas. 2 corn tortillas. Some people love Mexican food, right? Now again, remember, this is all about healthy eating, changing your mindset to look at food just a little differently. And you're not going to miss these other unhealthy things. So these corn tortillas are raw-ish. I mean, they're cooked, but you got to cook them. So I would eat 2 of them, okay? I'll slice them into quarters, so that's going to be 8 slices. Depending on what I'm making. Maybe I'm going to make nachos, and I just want to use them to dip. I'm going to take 2 of them, slice them into quarters. I have 8 of them now on a cookie sheet. I'm going to spray them. If I want to make them a little Dorito-ish, or the visualization of it, I'm going to add a little salt and pepper, some chili powder that's going to give it that color. And when you dip it into your food, you're going to be amazed. So these I would cook in the oven about 20 minutes on 350 degrees, but keep an eye on them because oven temperatures vary. Okay, another really healthy alternative to those Doritos. So, as this is melting, frozen spinach. I have this week, this is what I made, okay? And I absolutely love it, and I'm going to do it again when this one disappears. I made a pesto sauce, which I called a pesto sauce, but it was so super healthy. Not 1 ounce of olive oil was used, hurt in that video. Because when we make pesto sauces, think about how much you use. Any of you out there, do you make a pesto sauce and only have like a tablespoon? No, we don't. So I take the spinach, okay? Put it in the food processor with 1 can of chickpeas, liquid and all, because you want that liquid as the binder. I did 2 cups of fresh spinach, 1 clove of garlic, and 1 cup of edamame. I have no more edamame. I didn't buy any, but I'm still going to make this recipe that I created, and I added some salt to it because salt, pink Himalayan sea salt, does add some extra nutrients to your body that you kind of really do need. So that's what spinach is going to be. It could be a soup. It could be a side dish. It could be whatever you want. Just don't add a lot of gunk to it. Don't clog your body down, okay? Some Jerry things. Not something I would eat, and he's probably not going to have them right away. But they're here. So 1 bag of ravioli, that'll be a couple meals for him. So that was only $1. Cheese, that's going to last him like over a month. But I bought it in a brick because it saved me 50 cents each. In the grand scheme of things, does it truly matter if you spend an extra 50 cents or not? It's a game. and I don't care. So if it takes me to slice the cheese, whatever, I'm going to do it. It's just more money I have down the road. Turkey bacon. Jerry likes turkey bacon. So what my plan was to saute the turkey bacon with the mushrooms that we're doing tonight. I'm going to take a few slices out, saute them with his mushrooms and a little bit of cheese to go. Again, I'm pointing to the potatoes you can't see. There are 2 baby potatoes up there that I'm going to be making for him for dinner tonight. Again, be creative. Food does not have to be, oh, just a baked potato. Listen, he's getting his carbs. He's still down 30 pounds. He's still surviving. So am I. Last thing, onions. Onions could be anything. You can put them in the microwave. You could put them, if you want them wettish. You could put them in your air fryer. Boy, oh boy, do they smell. You could put your onions in the oven on a super high temperature and make like fried onion strings. So maybe you're going to have a sandwich or a salad and you want some really healthy toppings to go on it. Take your onions, crisp them up in a cast iron skillet. It'll cook like that. Under a broiler, if they're done really thin, it'll be crispy and you could put them on a salad. Air fryer. So I'm hoping, guys, that all of these fun little tips have truly helped you. I'm sorry, I got to move it now because I'm going to hang up. But I'm hoping all of these really great tips and tricks helped you to see that food does not have to be punishment. Food truly is nourishing. And if you keep that in mind, and I'm going to end this video, you're going to realize why I say make your heart happy today and always, as you only have one heart. Honor it, love it, cherish it. It's yours for life. This, except for Jerry's food, is life. So take that with you today as you enjoy your weekend. Maybe you're going to a graduation party. Maybe you're going to a picnic. Be mindful. Know for a fact that when you love your body so much, this stuff, it's just plain old nourishment. It's going to make your seething teeth excited, your taste buds jump for joy, and your body is just going to sing with happiness. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I truly hope that if you have any questions, message me, as I love to answer messages. They make me so happy. So on that note, guys, make your heart happy today and always.